What are some of the tips and best practices that you found how to best use AI? Like how to use it in your day-to-day life? What are some advice that you can give to people? Maybe you found some way that is unique and that helps your life on a daily basis.
Yeah, the way I'm trying to think about it, because I think it's really tempting to be like, what am I really good at? How can I automate away some of those things? I'm really trying to protect like things that I know that I'm uniquely positioned at or deep work time. I think content's a really good example. We tried for a year to create some sort of automated content outliner. We have tried so many different systems, so many different tools, so many different processes. We have home built agents, and it still ends up producing just not to my point of unique and valuable content. Honestly, there's some stuff we put out that probably did not fit that criteria. And I realized I need to put myself at the beginning of this process. The product marketer needs to set the narrative for what we're going to talk about and the positioning. As I've been talking about this entire podcast, we were breaking that model. And I was then having to go in at the end and change everything up or be like, this doesn't make sense. Or what is the story we're trying to tell here? So I think what I'm trying to think about is like, where should I still be? Where am I still uniquely positioned and need to be involved? Even if that is the most time intensive part, thinking about the story and positioning often. Like that is still something that's going to be very manual, and I'm probably just going to have to sit down and block out some hours. But what are things like, for example, a lot of our blog content contains G2 reviews of the different softwares or contains pros and cons. Like that might not be something as much that I need to do, or we can automate that out, or like pulling the pricing from different websites. That as much doesn't take human thought. So I'm really just trying to think about like what are things that are manual but don't take a lot of original thinking, and how can I automate that away? For example, like I was working on a script today. We sent out a lot of invites to these in-person events on LinkedIn. And I want to make sure before I go and invite someone to something, they are in the correct city. Yes, we use all the softwares to pull the lists and make sure they live in that city, but sometimes it still gets it wrong. People move. So I create a script that first checks like, yes, they live in that city. Are you already connected them or not? Yes, no. And then it writes a template message. I am still writing what that template should be. I'm still going personally connecting them, but it's literally clicking on a bunch of different LinkedIn profiles and being like, are they in this city? Yes, no. That's not a lot of original thinking or manpower. Things like that I'm trying to automate away.
So you're saying that moving forward, the unique value of the human brain is going to be in the creative original thinking.
I think so. I have not seen proof. Like, it's funny, the more I use AI and the better I get at it, sometimes the less scared of it I become. There are certain things that are really scary and you're like, wow, it did that so fast. But still, you realize that like it can, even if it shows you a strategy or an action plan, there is still a level of just like human brain power that needs to be like, does this make sense? Would our audience like this? Is this actually telling a unique, valuable story? And I think just, again, for the 2+ years, I guess, I've been experimenting with it, I just haven't seen proof of that.